and welcome back. This is your Lord and Saint Beppis. When we last left off, we just declared war against Umbria. And our feudatories are going to be joining us. We've got 500 men from... That is a horribly unfortunate name, from Nuceria. For anybody who doesn't know, Nuceria is the place from Warhammer 40k where Angron was. The other feudatories of ours, Marcia, Pelignia, and Frentina. Alright. They are just trying to start right now. They don't have many units. Our guys are all coming together. There's 5,000 from Umbria here. Let's stop them first. These 2,000 can come over as well. I didn't expect them to just march straight for our land. I guess they're trying to go for Rome? Well, let's stop them. Once we get on the roads, we move a lot faster. Alright. They took one of our guys. Looks like they're going here. Aha. Caught you. This is going to be fighting in the hills. We are going to be at a minor disadvantage. Yeah, we have the envelopment tactic. We have more discipline than them, even though we have, oh, no, we even have more martial than them. Yeah, this is not going to go well for them. I'm going to need to change our flanks, though. Because it looks like we have all of our soldiers in the front. Alright, not what I wanted. Okay, you two, we cannot merge them, can we? No. Alright, then the first conscripts, we'll put the light infantry up there, light cavalry on the sides, flank sides of 2. That should make it better. Magna Graecia, same thing, only these conscripts will go first. Let's go here. Those 2,000 will siege that down and get rid of it. Carthage. After a brief period of instability, a hitherto toothless governmental faction has seized power in Carthage. Our loyal advisors demand we dispatch an envoy. I don't want to upset Carthage right now, because we can't really deal with them at this point. And they're allied with Eritrea. I don't want them to continue that alliance. I want them to break that off, because that makes it really hard for us to expand. I'll say tread lightly. Because if they stay allied with them, that's going to take a while. Unless we fight somebody that they are allied with, because then Carthage won't help. Abundant produce. Let's get the money. We don't need the food. Unprecedented harvest. Yeah, we need the money more than the food. 2,000 guys. March. Stake nearby. It's going to take us a while to siege this down. We don't have any siege engineers. That's something I want to get in the future. I don't want to order an assault either, because that's going to be bad. All we can do right now is starve them out slowly. Let's take this plot of land. That is... Oh boy. Don't go over there and attack. That's a bad idea. That's a terrible idea. Alright, we enslaved a pop, and we took one, and one died. We are going to lose food capacity here, because there's not enough to support our big-ass army. There's not enough supply here. Food shortage there. We now have a 7% chance to attack, or to win the next siege phase. We do get +1 because of our commander. But we also lose +1 because of the fort. Our dice roll is we're getting pretty lucky with our dice. Alright, here we go. We have one of glorious victory. Publius Sempronius Sophus has led his men to glorious victory during the siege of Interamnia. The enemy fleet in disgrace, and all that is left is to decide how to treat the residents. I don't really want to kill too many of them, but also we can get a lot of money. Getting cruel. Charisma -1. I don't want to get that. I don't want to get cruel. Even though it's a little bit nice, the charisma -1 is pushing me off of that. Them becoming loyal is not terrible. How many pops do they have here? 18? Sibelian, I think we can integrate them. Let's be gentle. Let's be gentle. All right, let's meet up together here, and then we'll march into that province together. All right, come on, lock in. There we go. Their commander's a little bit better, and the hills are good for them, but we just outnumber them so totally. Yeah. Also still have more discipline than them. Yep. Sue for peace. No, I'm not white piecing. I'm conquering. Looks like our vassals have taken over. Ooh, not bad. We killed 5,000 of their 9,000 troops. Apulia now has a claim. Sipantium has a claim on Apulia. Where is that? The province there? Oh, okay. I guess one of our feudatories is in that area, I guess. Oh no. This is our land. I didn't even notice. Okay. I don't like having that fort there. I'm gonna, if you right-click, you can remove it. For this, I'd rather there be a farming settlement. But in the city, I want there to be a fort. Makes it harder to take. Only put forts in places where it's actually, you know, useful. That's gonna put us almost out of money. I want to keep the money for now. Let's march on that city. It does have a fort there. And if you notice, we're auto-sieging this, control change. That's because Picenium, the capital of Picenium, has been conquered in Picentia. That means all the provinces that belong to that area are going to fall to us. No, I'm not suing for peace. If I'm going to sue for peace, it's because you have surrendered. If I click sue for peace, it's because I'm taking everything. See, they won't do it because, not enough time. Tactically inflexible. Oh dear. Martial -1. That is awful. Okay. Let's, influence. Let's get more influence. And we can change the government again. I think I'm going to want senatorial endorsement. Actually, we're going to have to wait a while because we don't have any other way to lower corruption. We can extend the election term. No real reason to do that. Alright. Our Omen is not even halfway done with Mars. Status quo, that means nothing changed. Come on. Give me something. Okay, the enemies lost supplies. We rolled an 11 on our dice roll. Alright. When conquering the territory, we will gain 13% of the population. Okay. We do have 2 more here. Honey? diplomatic reputation up by 3. That is nice. Dies. Noble happiness. Maybe. I would like to get papyrus, though. We don't have tribe. Tribesmen are the worst pop type. Freemen and citizens are the best. Umbria is only constantly trying to sue for peace because they know they're going to lose. Yeah, taxes are going down. That's mostly because the levy's raised. This is why I don't want to be on a levy for very long. Because when your levy is raised, you lose taxes and you lose technology points. Because the people who would be there are fighting. We start guaranteeing Syracuse. We are likely to be drawn into a war with Carthage to start guaranteeing Syracuse. What's happening with Syracuse right now? They're in a war. If we guarantee them now, we will have to go fight that war, and we can't... We need to finish conquering the Italian peninsula. We can't do that. As much as I would like to get rid of Carthage, kick them off of our continent, we can't do that. Not right now, at least. But this mission will help us with unseat the Umbrians, and it'll eventually lead towards us attacking the Etruscans. Okay, the Etruscans are no longer allied with Carthage. That is good. That is good. Our maximum manpower is lower. This is why I don't want to be on this law type for very long. 42% chance. Okay. We took it. 100%. Sue for peace. I'm going to take everything. We will become a regional power. There we go. Now that we are a regional power, we can do the Punic reforms. It will cost us a lot of money, though, to actually build the Legion. Luckily, we still have a good amount saved up. So I'm going to actually disband the levies. We will gain military experience. Legions. We will be able to have 30 legions. Or 30 legionaries. Alright. Let's start the Punic reforms. That lowered our stability a little bit. Civil War. Because we technically don't have an army right now. Let's found a legion. Add cohort. I want 10. 2 siege engineers. I'd like 2 heavy cavalry. Let's go. Let's do 2 light cavalry and... we can't even get a supply train. Fine. Skip the engineers. Alright. 2 heavy cavalry. 10 heavy infantry. 2 supply trains. Alright. That's our legion. Costs us that. They're already up. 7,000 of them. Shock action. That's basically what we're going to be on for a while. Heavy cavalry. Flank size 2. Alright. Let's, the Samnites, the Samnite Elite. Whatever we do, we're gonna piss people off. Lose property, lose popularity. Do we have aggressive expansion? We do. We don't need to get more popularity, so I'm just gonna lose a little bit of aggressive expansion. Alright, because we raised the Legion, we get this new thing. Also unseat Umbrians. We'll do that next. It is a large step for a nation to show that it has the resources to keep a standing army. As we have formed Legio Italia, we now stand as a nation above others. Our glorious nation enters a new era of professional soldiers that will show no mercy to our enemies. Additionally, they will be able to forge a legacy of their own, and bravery, or lack thereof, shall determine its character. Primigenia means they're the first. We get Legion dedication. All legions get this. They all get Legion dedication. Morale of army, 5%. Army movement speed, 10%. Discipline, 5%. And Primigenia, cohort loyalty gain chance, down 10%. And army morale recovery, up 10%. We cannot build our roads yet. We will actually be able to get military roads soon. Once we, it is down in, not in missions, it's in culture? No, military traditions. In the Roman traditions. Roman roads. Right here. We will be able to build roads much cheaper. Which means I need to scale the walls first. Which will help with our siege abilities. Unseat the Umbrians. This will determine what is the new capital of the, area. We can choose which one. So, Picenium, an Adriatic stronghold, that will be this capital. Plestia, which is the old capital, which has the most guys in it, which is what I'm going to do. Iguvium, which is where? Up here? That's fine, I guess. Actually, that might have more men than Plestia. No, Plestia has more. And Asculum, the Sabine Roma. No. Where even is that? Somewhere in Picenium. No. I'm going to go with Plestia. That will turn 7 pops here Roman, which there are a good number already. Alright, decent aqueduct. This is a city. Adriatic opportunities. Ancona will become our subject, or else we get claims on them. Demand their submission. We are much more powerful than them. Okay. Overview. Civil War might break out in 21 months. Okay. We need Quintus Fabius Rulianus. He is the censor. Yeah, he's disloyal right now. Can we bribe him? 15 loyalty. Yep, that made him loyal. Our guy spent his personal money, not the government funds. We do have a decent amount of personal money, I think. Yeah. That cleared out quite a bit of it. While we're influencing stakeholders right now to regain political influence. Our legion is leather. Alright, we're gonna get a lot more money from imports now. Ancona became a client state. Perfect. That is... Oh no, that's not that one. Where is Ancona? I thought this was Ancona. Oh, Ancona's here. My bad. I'm looking in the wrong area. Alright. We can start an integration after they have been our subject for 10 years. Okay. So, our allies here... Start integration. 190 opinion of you. Really? Huh. Okay. Alright, so we bribed the guy. Over here, they're starving. Oh, good luck to them. Let's hope they stop starving. Roman fortunes are rising. Over time, our republic has achieved both greater wealth and power. Traditionally, we have relied on the ability, valor, and dignity of our ancient and honorable families, but with rising fortune, there is also ample opportunity for new men of quality to rise beyond their birthright. Contacts certainly help when aspiring to join the elites, and there are certainly some families that the parties in our Senate would like us to favor. If we support a candidate endorsed by the parties, it is just as certain that this will upset the current balance of power in the Senate. Among those that aspire to greatness, there is also Publius Sulpicius Saverio, a man who has achieved great power without the support of the parties and would jump at this opportunity. He's the co-consul. I think, however, the current consul, Publius Sempronius Sophus, he's the head of the Optimates family. He is our current leader of Rome. He's the consul. I think it makes most sense to promote him, even though the legate would make a good choice. Legate Publius Decius Mus from the Populares, and Sebastianus Castigliani Catus from the Boni. I think all three of these are a good choice, but I think it just makes more sense for Publius Sempronius Sophus to actually be in charge here, to join, because 3 years he's been consul, even though that's not how consulship worked in Rome. You had 1 year. But he started a war, won the war, conquered 3 countries, increased Rome's reputation. He's extremely popular with the people. I think it makes most sense that we appoint him as the head of a new political family. Also, we do need to make his family have men in government. He's got 2 of them in government right now. Is one of them good for the Legion? We can't replace the Legion yet. In governmental offices, everybody else is... Oh, he's got good finesse. Marcus Sempronius Lepidus. Who uses finesse? The Tribunus Plebius? Tribune of the Plebs, or the Pontifex Maximus? He's the least loyal among everybody here. Oh no, wait, he uses statesmanship. Gaius Cornelius. No. I think we go with Lucius Cornelius Scipio. I think we remove him and replace him with Marcus. Alright. More importation. They've only got low food supply because of the armies in the area. Our Legion is getting a ton of army. Alright, we're only gaining so little money right now because, because of the Legion. Don't worry, we're going to make a lot more money real soon. And I'm going to change our economics commerce to, export value. If we do import, it's a lot less. Export will give us a lot more income. Yeah, that should give us some more income when it next ticks over. Yep, 2.9 almost now. We can always make more for the Legion. I would like to add 2 more heavy cavalry. We're not even halfway done with our Legion's cost yet. But 2 more heavy cavalry will put on each side. We're just missing men right now, really. Alright. Army morale, recovery speed. We don't need that. Let's, cohort loyalty gain chance up by 1 until cancelled. I would like experience to go up. You can only go up so high. What is this? Gaius Cornelius, in a fine display of financial acumen, has made significant alterations to the national budget. We should expect to see much better revenue this year. Yes! 10% extra taxes. Taxes aren't very good, but extra taxes is good. I'm glad I didn't fire him. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't fire him. Next thing up, we want to get Foundry. Once we get enough money for that, I want to get Foundry. And we do need to wait on Conquest for a little while, because we do need the manpower. Alright, we're up to 8,000 troops. Heavy cavalry on both flanks is enough. And we've got 10 men in the middle. We have 8,000 troops. I guarantee you, gentlemen, this is enough to conquer the Italian peninsula with 8,000 troops. And we can move these. This is a standing army. We can move these wherever we want. Also, for the holy sites, we can see holy sites on the map. I think we should be able to. If we switch to the religious map mode, yeah, we can see holy sites on the map. Hellenic ones, we do not want to disparage these, but if there are any like Canaanite or Druidic or Iberic holy sites, Sabelline, we want to destroy those holy sites because it will give our legion a bonus called Pio, for pious. But we're getting a decent amount of manpower each month. Can we import something to give us better manpower? Province commerce up by 2%. That is nice, but we can only get them from Egypt, and we don't have enough to get camel. Oh, we don't even need camel discipline. Yeah, we don't need camel discipline, really. I would like to get national freeman happiness. Dates for commerce income. Yes, I would like dates for commerce income. We're gonna need one more trade route here before we can get the other supply of dates, but yeah, I want that. I would like that a lot. Aggressive expansion also decreases stability. Our stability is fine right now. It decreased a little bit because of us changing laws. I think I'm going to go for Mercury next, because we don't need the discipline right now. The commerce income of 15% up is going to be very good for us. No longer importing dates. Great. Thanks, assholes. Can we get it from Galilee, then? Our population capacity is maxed out in Rome. That is slightly unfortunate. I like Atlas map mode in this game, though. It's real cool. You can even see roads on the Atlas map mode, but you can only see armies in the political map mode, which kind of sucks. The Legion has been fully reinforced. The only men I would add more is more. We can get those dates now. Yep, commerce income up 8%. Really want to go hard into commerce. Marcia, feel robbed after becoming a client state. We could placate them. I don't want to placate them. We could make some concessions to them. But no, they're extremely weak. We can take them out. They're a tribe, too. Wow! Patriotic citizens in Lavinium. That was one of the places we conquered, didn't we, right? No. Oh, it's right next to Rome. They have kindly raised a sum of money. That is not a pitiful sum of money. That is quite a decent amount of money. 33 gold this early on for free is awesome. I would like to declare war, but it would break our truce. We got from Latinum, we got cloth, extra cloth we're exporting now. Someone has been listing, somebody is listing the excruciating habits of our consul. I'm just gonna laugh it off. It's not important, really. Wood? Yes. What's going on here? Client state Ancona? Okay, nothing there. Do we have, show superiority on them? Alright, I want to finish conquering Magna Graecia and the Etruscans. Our truce ends in a couple of months. No, I'm gonna speed it up for us. Because I don't want to waste time. January 1st, is our truce over? No. How long is our truce gonna last? How long does our truce last? November the 1st. 458. Alright. The Legion is ready. They will call in everybody. Okay. Let's hold off on that then. I want to get... Let's get some more heavy infantry. 10,000 troops. Our leader... Yes, let's get the best leader we can. Let's march him down to Capua. In Campania. And let's get ready for our fight. This road by Rome always starts with it. It's called the Appian Way. Let's reorganize real quick. Get that morale up. Up. There we go. Come on. There we go. Morale is up. Our units are not very well trained. Why did that go down that much? Okay. I don't want to increase the pay on the army right now. It will increase our morale, but morale isn't really that useful. For wages... Reduced wages would increase our corruption. That would lower our corruption. Okay. Tributaries, let's extort them for now. That is not even worth it. Holy shit. Okay. No deficit right now. Fleet maintenance, we don't need the fleet to be high. Alright. I think, okay, so they're in a defensive pact. They are also in a defensive pact. This is the Latin League, isn't it? Yeah, this is the Latin League. Okay. We can have 4 more. Alright. Oh, you know what? It was this. Maintenance cost for our reinforcements. Alright. We can become friends with Ancona. I'm fine with that. Alright. I'm going to hold us off here. In the next episode, hopefully, we will get our manpower increased by a decent amount. And we will start our attack on the Latin League, which is Samnium, Lucania, Apulia, and Messapia, Tarentum, and Sipontium. We are going to bum rush Samnium first, go after Lucania, then we're gonna go up to Sipontium, and then we're gonna rush down the rest of the Apulian Peninsula. And that should give us enough time to, you know, beat the shit out of them. Bottleneck and shock action are gonna be our best tactics. So, yeah, these other ones are not gonna be nearly as good. So I will see you all in the next episode, so stay tuned.